It's 4:20 p.m. Do you know where your lighters are? I think Instagram is down. Oh, maybe not. It's 4:20 on Instagram. Do you know where your lighters are? It's 4:20. Do you know where your lighters are? It's 4:20. Do you know where your lighters are? It's 4:20. Do you know where your lighters are? If you do, give us a call. Tell us what you're lighting up. We'd love to hear from you. Until then, the man in the house, man in the house, man in the house. Hey, where's my? We have to start over because we are at the Mad Hatter dispensary. We want to talk about Mad Hatter. See that? That's Mad Hatter. Get your shatter at the Mad Hatter. Make yourself fatter at the Mad Hatter. Make those blunts fatter for sure. And get your shirt splattered with the Panoni's food truck at the Mad Hatter. Thank you. Hello, Bucket Man. Ding, 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 ding.
The boss one, I'm gonna get mine. Go do the crime if you can't do the time. Don't tell me how you're off and down. When you smile in my face, but you play me like a clown, it's your fool bitch. So just step back, or I'm mad dad when I come down straight. I thought you were my piece, but you play me out. Now I'm mad as hell, and I'm full of doubt. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll! I'm back on the scene, it's time to get mean. I'm a lean revolution machine. Won't want people stay, they sway. 1, 2 day is good as any day. Y'all feel slightly this, let's resist. Raise your fist and pump like this. Promises all the time. Don't cross the line, but you know it's mine. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll.
So you're still muted. I'm just going to type it. I feel like ultimately in my life, you're the ultimate test is for me as as a person with autism. What are you doing without your shirt on? I can't hear you. You're muted. I will say it's a very impressive setup. You've done a lot with the cabana stand. I will give you props there. A tank top, a fan.
It's hot. If you were here, your tits would be out too.
Anyone wants to see you without a shirt on?
If you were here, your tits would be out as well. Trust me. Just saying.
No. I'd sweat and I'd wipe myself with the handkerchief I keep in my back pocket. Yeah.
Brother,
I wash it though. That's the difference. So, I can only imagine what people are thinking when they're walking out of the Mad Hatter. They got their weed and they're like, oh, I can't wait. And they see you walk out just like, oh, God, what a podcast. Hey, you want to shake hands? I have a bell.
Want to shake hands? Sure, let's go back. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, if by shake hands you mean Doc, then absolutely, yes. It's what we call the third hand or leg.
Stop it. We're not going there. Cannabis. And I'm going to roll some cannabis.
People who are severely mutated. There are people like that living near Chernobyl who probably have 3 arms. So you know what? How dare you invalidate those people altogether?
How dare you?
They don't talk about them. Do you think they get put on the news? No, because they have 3 arms. And also, no one wants to go to Chernobyl because they'll die. Let's talk about other things.
Hold on 1 second, because I've been watching the news. I watch both sides of the story, and I'm watching Al Jazeera, and I'm watching how they're using tungsten squares in the bombs, and that are causing birth defects in the future generations and all this stuff. And I'm just like, and I'm watching all these children get shot up and killed in food lines. And I'm like, this is what we're hearing about here, though. We're hearing something different here. And I don't like any of it. I think,
What, you mean LA? Like,
yeah, I mean,
I was posted literally while that was happening. I was outside my apartment at the intersection with a sign saying all eyes on LA, because no one was talking about get your hands off. God damn it. Oh my God. You're a slut. You know that, right? You're a man well into his life that's a slut.
Can you guys do that again from behind?
I can't believe you just said that.
Doesn't he want to still come work with us?
See, for you, if you're not watching the news thinking of BBB, you're not thinking Big Beautiful Bill. You're thinking of your big beautiful butthole.
How do you know what I'm thinking?
Because I can read your mind pretty well at this point.
Let me show you this.
That's kind of why I called you a slut.
So you're censored.
So if you see El Rampador out at events, just know that he is open to be jostled, open to be touched. Any previous clientele of the location, please make deep, wet contact with him. And he won't oppose it. Even if he says no, just keep doing it. No is his love language.
My areolas are covered. You have no right to judge me and to shame my boobs right now.
Listen, you don't have boobs. Also, remember with Lefty, no is just a spicy yes.
I can't hear you. Talk into that mic. I can't hear you. You're shaming me. You're shaming me.
You're
I'm not shaming you.
as an
I'm not shaming
overweight,
you. I'm labeling you.
dad bod.
Oh, dad bod.
Daddy. Oh, it's Daddy. Look at Daddy over there on the left. He got a haircut. Daddy got a haircut.
Ralph Lauren, he should be giving fashion consulting advice.
Yes, Ralph Lauren over here.
He got a haircut. Daddy got a haircut.
I promised I would.
Okay, no.
What, did I make him uncomfortable? Did the man stepping into the room with you with your shirt off with hearts on your nipples get uncomfortable with what I said?
Did you get uncomfortable with fucking man? What he said?
No, I was just being nice and walking.
He was nice and walked away rather than say something offensive and triggering.
We would have damaged
Oh,
Oh, emotional damage. You avoided some emotional damage just now.
I've been in solitary confinement for an entire weekend. There's nothing you can say that can emotionally
Oh,
damage
there
me
you
at
go.
this point.
All right. It's on.
Would mom lock you in the treehouse again?
Mwah. Mwah to your face.
To your face.
Your face and the
Your
top of
only
your
idea
head.
of solitary confinement is when you run out of Jergens and you got to go raw dog.
Oh, no. Whoa.
No.
Full Diddy. Full Diddy.
It's not solitary confinement if you're interacting with another human being. So
We're taking the Christian highway.
He's taking the Hershey Highway?
No, the Christian.
Oh, the
Hershey
Christian
Highway.
Highway. Christian Highway.
Is that a racial slur? Don't be racist, Rob.
I'm trying to be nice.
He's trying to be nice and be Christian.
That's
You-
not Christian.
You
No Christian I know of has said, hey, after church, you want to go ride the Hershey Highway?
It's going to hurt him.
Okay, he's going to hurt you now.
Where I was yesterday.
Where were
I
you?
didn't bring up the Hershey Highway here. You did.
I thought that's what he said. I misheard him.
You
I
misheard me.
misheard. I'm sorry. I misheard you, Rob. Where were you
It
yesterday?
was the Herschel Highway. That's what he meant. I'm sorry. Okay, cool.
Englewood Clip. What is that?
That's my church.
That's your church, and that's a big organ.
No,
Okay.
that's,
Well, that's a big organ you
Sorry.
got there.
here was the previous picture, which was my father's eulogy, right after the church burnt down.
Oh
They're
wow!
watching.
And here's what it looks like now. Those are all Tiffany windows made by Tiffany himself.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Is your dad's name on the plaque? Did you?
I'm,
Or did you have
I'm
to?
currently under negotiations with a Korean priest who wants to have his nuts kicked in.
Korean priest. Those must be some rough negotiations.
The whole Jimmy went to a whole tour of the new church yesterday
Okay.
with me. Yeah.
Well,
So take it there, bucket boy.
yeah. Did you hear that?
Oh, Daddy!
Oil it up.
Hey, does he really know that Pokemon cards aren't going to get him laid? No.
I can't.
He says, do you think that Pokemon cards are gonna get you to have relations with a member of the opposite sex or same sex? I don't know. Did you specify? No.
Anyone.
Anyone. The Pokemon cards or Dragon Ball? How about Dragon Ball?
Does he have the magic?
Well, I would say neither. I'm not. I don't associate with either, and that's because they're a very unpopular card game. I will say that the card game I do associate with gets popular names like Post Malone. So
It's across your nose.
you know, I heard he attracts a lot of people too, and women, people the opposite sex. Even if you want to go the trans route there. So
I cover all.
I can't hear you, Rob.
I'm not doing it.
I can't hear you.
I'm not doing
I
I
can't.
can't hear you either.
it.
I'm going to give you
That's
the mic.
right. And you're who I want to hear the most.
This is Rob. Mike.
No,
Don't
I'm not.
unplug yourself, Lefty.
I'm trying to be a better person. Unless I have to.
He's trying to be a better person. He picked today, Thursday, of my podcast to be a better
It's
person.
Tuesday. It's
Okay.
Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday, whatever. I don't even know what day it is.
I'll tell you what Thursday is, though. Thursday is in Atlantic City, a cannabis cruise across the coastline of Atlantic City, taking off at 8 p.m. that I will be doing with Norstep Industries.
Be on a boat.
And if you like cannabis, if you like Atlantic City, if you like not drowning in the water, come join us. Buy a ticket. Lefty, you should come.
I like Norstep, but no, I can't make it that day. But I do love Norstep.
Yes, Steve's great guy. I've been loving working with him. I actually, out of nowhere, I texted him the other day. I was like, so party train. And he immediately knew what I was talking about. I was like, yeah, I would have to stay within New Jersey. And I was like, yeah, that
How's
sounds
your
awesome.
cat?
How's my cat?
How's his cat?
How's your cat? Oh, how's your cat?
She's been not loving the heat. I tell you that much right now. What was that? I think last week a fuse blew in my apartment, and the reason I knew was not waking up and finding the power was her yelling at me that the room was too hot. So hasn't been happy with that, but otherwise she's doing good.
always good to hear
That's-
that your pussy's doing good.
Yeah, a three-legged pussy.
You just
You could
farted.
call it disabled. You could call it disabled pussy.
Now nobody
Handicap.
can use that. Nobody can ever use that microphone again because you just put it up your butt. You put it in your prison wallet.
Prison wallet. That's horrendous.
Your pocket monkey. What does that mean?
Pocket monkey.
That's the prison wallet.
Pocket monkey.
Pocket monkey.
You got no money.
Do you have some like sort of African American midget that you keep in your pocket, like in a genie in a bottle situation?
He says he's pulling it. He pulls his pocket out of his pants,
And your little bitch holds onto your pockets.
And
so
you-
don't get far away.
and somebody holds onto your pocket so you can't get away.
Yeah, it's called the pocket.
And that's a pocket monkey. Why?
Okay, why is that a pocket monkey?
It's just a jail term.
Oh, jail term.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a jail term. Oh, so your the jails. Your boyfriend would be.
Jail.
Oh,
So you're in the
he holds on to that.
Yes, because that's your pocket money.
That's your. Oh boy,
yeah. Your pocket bitch, pocket money. I don't know.
pocket bitch. Okay, pocket. Oh boy, I'm learning something new today. Oh,
I
prison
would
speak.
call it a pocket grapple, not a pocket monkey.
Pocket grapple.
For him to be a pockatello.
A pockatello.
A pockatello. I think we're just trying to be too clever with the name at this point. Pockatello sounds like a very exquisite hot pocket,
Oh yes.
like a hot pocket made for people who make $900,000 a year.
Yes. If you have an Onyx card, you can get that.
It's filled with lean venison and Goldschlager, because that's what rich people drink.
Goldschlager.
It's just thicker pieces of gold. And it's a status thing. It's terrible. They have to swallow down pieces of gold, but they're like, yeah, status symbol.
I thought it was Chivas Regal.
I can't believe Goldschlager is an actual thing. Like that's wild. It's like, why don't we put pieces of metal in the beer, and people will drink it?
What do you mean?
What
There's
do I
pieces
mean?
of metal. There's pieces
Yeah,
of
but
metal in
gold-
Goldschlager.
Goldschlager has little pieces of like the little tiny gold in it. Why do you think they call it Goldschlager?
It does? That's good for you?
No,
No.
no, it's not good for you. I'd love it if you said that, like, well, you see, a cigarette is a thing that's dirtily rolled, made with tobacco that's terrible for your lungs, and that's good for you? No, absolutely not.
Well, I smoke cannabis.
It's called crystal meth, and it's basically terrible for you and will shorten your life, and that's good for you? Sure.
If you smoke it with the wrong kind of butane, yeah, how dare you use a butane torch on a meth pipe?
That's the secret. To make crack crystal meth good for you, you have to smoke it with a wick and light the wick.
You have to
The
sunlight.
butane's been the
Sunlight and a
problem, not the
magnifying
crystal
glass.
meth. It's been the butane.
You have to light it with the sunlight and a magnifying glass. Light your crystal meth to be healthy.
Medicinal crystal meth.
There's your hip tip for the day. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't email me.
I tried that and I got arrested. I blame you.
If you want to send me an email, send it to bucketman@bucketmantv.org.
That's not a real email. So, they'll get nothing out of that. So, that's cool. Why don't you just try to lefty@leftist.org? That'd be a better one. So left, he's a communist, apparently.
Am I?
I don't know. Are you?
I don't think so.
Lefty's having some self-realization. It's like, am I a communist? Do I
Am I
want free buses?
I don't know. I who knows what I am anymore? People like to label. They love to label. So I think I might be more socialistic, but not socialist. But we have social programs in the USA that I agree with. So.
I don't know. I mean, Lefty, you definitely strike me as the type of person who's loving the bill that's going on right now. I bet you're all over that. You love that. You're like, yeah, cut rural hospitals. Fuck them.
No, they're cutting Medicaid, and that's not good. We're going to a Medicaid meeting tonight, actually, with Steve Way at 7:00 to talk about Medicaid and how what we need to worry about in New Jersey and
Well,
other states.
you heard the bill passed the Senate, right?
Yes.
So it's gonna pass the House. That's just without question. They like you turn to the House, it's like, oh, they've all got like this little orange mark on their mouth. It's weird. So
Yeah, it's gonna.
I will say,
I don't know what's going to happen now. I have questions for tonight.
I know what's going to happen. It's suicide for a lot of politicians right now who are backing this bill.
That's true. That's the 2 years. There's going to be another vote in 2 years, and a lot of these Republicans are going to be voted out now.
It's this year, the 2026. For the 2026 primary, they're screwing themselves for that.
Well, yeah, even this year, sure, in New Jersey, for sure. Citarelli's not winning. There's no
I was
way.
at an event last night, and they had a bunch of at the bar. They had a bunch of news screens up with the news on. They had Fox and MSNBC, and it was amazing watching whoever his name was who just won the New York primary. And it's like one side they're like talking about free buses, and then Fox it's like communist.
Yeah, this might be the year Curtis Lewa wins in New York.
I mean, he's not talking a bunch of crazy shit. I mean, I would think free buses and getting the food stores to work for the town and the city is not an unrealistic thing. But, let's talk more about what we do on here. What have you tried recently that you've enjoyed, Lefty? Any flour, any concentrate? Talk
As
to
a
me.
matter of fact, I just smoked some pyramid extract, and it's butter
But I've had that in the cart. It's very good.
or batter. Get your batter at the Mad Hatter. And
Hatter. There's a hatter full of batter.
it's a hatter and batter
And
together.
chatter.
And I'm about to smoke this blunt.
Hot take for everyone who thinks they want pre-rolled blunts. You don't. That's just something I've realized recently. Name me a time you've gone to a party or an event where you've offered to roll a blunt and everyone says, no, I'm going to roll it. No, I don't trust blunts. I don't roll. And then take into fact how pre-rolls are done now. Like, I only know of one group that really does pre-rolls right, and they put a lot of love and care into their pre-rolls. So you think they're going to really do blunts properly? No. If y'all think you want pre-rolled blunts, you don't.
We love Just a Woman Cannabis. I can't wait to see those fancy new pre-rolls that are coming out.
They are I'll say this again. Y'all in New Jersey, 2 women have outdone everyone here as far as pre-rolls and making a pre-roll that does not canoe. I think that says a lot right there. I am all about their pre-rolls. Love them. They're, like I said, they don't canoe. They burn evenly, taste great, smell great, and aren't, poorly made. They put love into them.
They sold out so quickly. We don't even have any to do a commercial with.
Let's do a commercial.
Just a woman cannabis. Just a woman cannabis.
I'm sure
Just
they
a
love
woman
it. Just
cannabis.
you in the background. Just a woman cannabis. Smoke.
Get your tits out for just a woman.
Oh God! Please do not do that for their commercial. Oh God!
No? Come on. That's not
Can
good.
we wait? No, that would be funny. Can we get you like a blonde wig and like a dress and like dress you up like a woman?
Get your pre-rolls from Just a Woman
And
Cannabis.
just don't change your voice at all.
Pre-rolls
That's
from
fucking
Just a Woman
hysterical.
Cannabis. Don't look at my boobs. Look at Just a Woman Cannabis's pre-rolls. Don't look at my boobs. Look at
Oh wow!
Don't look at my boobs. Look at the rainbow pre-rolls. Don't look at my tits. Just look at those beautiful pre-rolls. I'm working on it. I'm going to throw stuff at the wall, work on it, edit it, and bring it back.
Throw stuff at the wall. Okay, yeah, that's definitely what you're
It's going
doing.
to be good when I'm done. just a woman cannabis. Don't look at my boobs. Look at the big pre-rolls.
It's going to be like one of those like really bad like early 2000s commercials where you're like obviously in front of a green screen. You're dressed like in a dress and a blonde wig. You're just like and it's like the green screen's fading out every now and then. You see it there, but then you're like in the background of like a montage of like backgrounds and shit. And you're just like who cares? I mean, that's good. I'm glad that was
look at my tits. Look at just the woman cannabis's pre-rolls. Don't look at my boobs.
I'm glad that's a good reaction you had, Waterpipe Bungholio. How you doing?
What is going on here? I have pasties on. Here, I'll show you my pasties.
Yeah, don't. I don't want this close up. Oh, God, I'm going to throw up.
I think they're lovely, and they cover up all my ugly parts that you don't want to see.
Sorry, I just swallowed a bit of vomit.
Nobody wants to see areola, so I covered up my areola. It's covered. You can't see.
We just got a bunch of your freckles and skin in our face.
No, you got a censorship
Yes,
label.
that's what we got. That's what we got right there.
No areola. 0% areola. 0. Okay, well, you didn't know you needed that in your life, but you got it. Now it's a core memory. Now it's a core memory of you.
I could have. There were so many instances in my life where I said I could have lived 5, 10 lifetimes without seeing the thing I just saw, and I'd be a better person for it. But I saw it.
Just
it makes
saying.
makes you do the neck thing. You're like okay, I'm bothered, and I'm doing the neck thing. I'm like, no.
Hachtua.
And you still don't have any idea what's going on here. So that's good.
Hello, Bongholio. How are you, sir?
I'd love to hear the answer to that after what you just said.
I hope you're having a wonderful day.
I can't imagine he's having the same wonderful day.
If you come to the Mad Hatter, I got some pasties for you. You too can wear pasties.
What are you going to put him on his bong, like on his glass?
Actually, yeah, we could put on Bongholio.
It's just the idea. He doesn't separate from the bong body, and that's just how he lives. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
I identify as glassware. I can't imagine he is. I was having a wonderful day. I imagine that was your day. And now you're like, you know what? Maybe I should just call it a day, go to bed. Maybe I should just,
I'm turning off the
finish
internet.
off this bottle of whiskey I got in my kitchen and just go to bed and forget what I saw.
Turn off
then
the internet.
leave myself with the impression that it was all just a dream when I woke up.
Yes, we all lose the internet today. We all lost it.
I didn't lose anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm an observer here. Identify as upset. Yes, appropriate.
I'm just glad I wasn't pantless because they would have put pasties on my butt. And I
They
don't
would
know.
have done much more than I can imagine Rob walk right behind you and just something right up your butt.
Yeah. Sure.
Like Rolling Thunder would happen, and they're like the lights would flicker from the lightning, and you just see like flickers of Rob walking by, and you just see your face go.
Well, he farted on the mic. You can actually hear it. He farted on the mic.
That's disgusting. You're
that
gonna get
mic
fucking
is ruined.
pink eye.
That mic has brown little things on it now. It's
That's rancid as goddamn hell. Y'all are gonna get pink eye.
now it's a toilet mic. Now we're going to use it to get real fart sounds out of the toilet.
Now you see. Now you can replace the mic you got in the bathroom with that one.
Right, the bathroom mic
Exactly.
that gets the
The shitty bathroom mic.
You didn't know we had a bathroom mic? Oh yeah.
How else would you guys record people in the bathroom? I don't like that. Of course you have a bathroom, Mike. Just walk in one day and you're like, how you doing? Oh, I'm just here to pick up. Are you guys playing bathroom sounds over the radio? Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
I'm here to pick up the SD card out of the bathroom.
Nice.
What?
I'm here to pick up those hard drives I accidentally left under the floorboards of your house. No big deal. I'm here to swap out the memory card in your bathroom. No big deal. Just
Don't worry, there's a fresh one in there now.
thing.
There's a fresh one in there.
That's great. Like somewhere they've got some guy coming in, just like, hey, I'm here to service the bathroom. Clean it, change the paper towels, change the memory card. What? I didn't say anything. Stop acting like I said things I didn't say.
STD card.
Yes, STD card. And more like just gross, like probably fecal disease card. And he's loving this. He's loving this.
So what happens when Jim's not here?
Oh, Jim's gonna kill you when he sees this.
Oh, he's gonna be like, really, Lefty? Really?
I think Jim, I implore you to bite Lefty when you see this.
I implore Mike Tyson.
Like a tender bite.
I think Mike Tyson might bite Donald Trump because he's taking away Mike Tyson's money by screwing around with the law.
Let me tell you something. You know what I don't like about Donald Trump? He's stepping on over the democracy. And, a big man like me, I respect democracy too much to have it see it trampled on like this. So I'm going to start up the Mike Tyson mystery gang again, and we're going to solve the mystery as to where democracy went. Tiny voice Mike Tyson. I love Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson urges Trump to deliver on cannabis reform after Biden's failed pledge. Wow, that's harsh. It says here, boxing.
I like how Mike Tyson's saying that and not Snoop Dogg. Like the person who actually has stood for cannabis most of his life and now has orange all over his face isn't the one speaking up again to Trump and saying, hey, how about we do something about cannabis now that I've been so friendly to you and suck it up and selling myself out left, right, and center.
Can you do a Mike Tyson impression?
Mike Tyson, how you doing? I'd like to take Donald Trump into the ring. I'll do a couple rounds on punch him in the face.
He says cannabis is in the same category as heroin. Can you say that as Mike Tyson? Cannabis is in the same category.
I tell you what I did here. I had someone come up to me recently and they said, Donald, let me tell you something. Much stronger than Mike Tyson. Much stronger, much bigger, much more orange. I was like, yes, thank you. I agree.
There's a coalition of athletes and entertainers supporting President Trump's policy objectives, which includes Kevin Durant, Des Bryant, and they penned a letter to the White House to plead their case about cannabis, pointing out the clemency for nonviolent offenses, support for cannabis rescheduling. The current schedule is Schedule 1. He wants a Schedule 3. And discriminatory banking practices, because Mike can't put any money in the bank. So come on, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He has a stake in cannabis. That's right. I forgot he has a brand.
Yeah, he's got those ears.
Yeah, and like I those were here at the beginning of our legalization, and then they just disappeared. Like he had this big thing, like Zenleaf. Oh, pay $200, buy $200 worth of his stuff. You get to meet him, and then a month later he's gone.
I told Rob we need to get Ric Flair in here before it's too late.
Now, what you guys need to do, if anything, if you want to get celebrities that aren't on the cannabis boat yet, like sway someone. Council meeting with those pasties on technically it should be allowed considering. No, I can't because you can't. I can't imagine council meetings would be okay with bare skin being showed that predominantly.
I could wear a tube top for sure.
What if you wore like a sexy tux, like one of those like male stripper bow ties and like the collar, but without the shirt?
Yeah, maybe
Like
I
you
want
show up like a stripper tuxedo.
maybe I want to show off my scars from my surgery, and I want everyone to see my ugly scars. Yeah, maybe that's what I want to do. I like that. Look at it.
And then like
Look at it.
You can fasten like a briefcase. Like you don't wear pants, but you just like belt a briefcase to the front of you to cover your front. And just like, I have a briefcase. It's a council meeting. Where else do you want me to put it? Hold it? No, that's stupid. I'm not going to hold it. I'm going to keep it attached to my torso, covering my junk. Because that's where you keep junk in your briefcase.
It could be like the naked cowboy. Just keep a guitar over your junk.
You need, I think he's watched this before. The Weed Cowboy in AC. Have you met him?
No.
Cannabis Cowboy. You would get along with him very well. I honestly
wait
think
a
you
minute.
should take a trip to AC and meet him.
I know him. Yes. What's his name? I know who you're talking about.
I just met him when I was working at an event. He's very cool.
Yeah. I know who you mean.
You need to have a showdown with the Cannabis Cowboy. El Rampador versus the Cannabis Cowboy. You just charge each other, just like and then I don't know, you smoke or something. I don't know.
You mean charging like docking? When you charge, you have to put it in a dock, right?
I don't
Well,
know
when you
why.
charge,
I don't know anyone.
You put
I haven't
things in
heard of
a dock
anyone
when you charge
violently
things.
charging at each other to dock.
Charging when you dock things in the charger. No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there would be a lot more hospital incidents of like people with like broken dicks.
Hey, whoa. I wasn't going there. I was talking about charging.
Oh, what were you talking about with docking then? Boats?
What's the matter with you?
You're talking about boats? What are you talking about?
How dare you?
What do you dock? Are you talking about boats? Are you a yachter? Are you a shipman? Are you a captain? Don't get smart with me and try to make me seem like I'm the deplorable one here. I don't think you own a boat, but you are wearing pasties and don't have a shirt on. So anyone else can really come to their own conclusions as to what kind of docking we're talking about. Hi,
Shelby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see this. It doesn't work like that.
I wish. Hi.
Don't step
Hi,
too close.
this thing on?
Don't
Yes.
get close to that mic. You said that was been close to someone's
No,
butt. You might get pink
That was
eye.
that one.
Gross.
Yeah. Don't touch that mic over there.
Wait, you're gonna have to.
Awful.
Oh,
Awful. Just because Lefty's a slut doesn't mean you have to be a slut.
Yeah, just do the thing. And I was gonna say something crazy. Today's titties are supported by Rove. Just saying. 2 handfuls held by Rove.
It's Tits Out Tuesday. Thank you.
Damn, so can I take my top off?
No, because that's illegal. Only men with
No,
hairy.
we could show.
That's sexist.
our
That's
necks.
sexist
I
as
can
fucking
take
hell.
off the shirt. I do have something on underneath this time.
Yeah. And excuse me, she can wear pasties too.
I wouldn't do all that. See, when you're
That's
Oh, that's where you draw the line. Okay, cool.
you can't just wear pasties. No.
It's
I'm
too much
glad
fun.
that's where you draw the line. Good.
I'm glad you have a boundary.
What are we doing? I came over to get.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you're just as lost as Bong Holio was. He literally entered the room and says, "What the hell is going on?"
The plethora of horrible ideas on this podcast is astonishing.
Haven't seen you on here in a while.
Hey.
Dick in my mouth.
I've been very busy and very preoccupied, but I've found time recently since things have calmed down. Who is the captain to this sinking ship? That would be Lefty, being the one that he's there.
No,
I
Jim
am just
Captain.
on
Nope.
video chat
Jim.
with the ship. It's
Jim is the
basically
captain of this ship.
Jim's not here, and this is what happens when
Yeah, he
Jim's
is.
not here.
No, Lefty's the captain of this
That's
ship as of
happening
right
with
now.
him.
He's the one standing behind there. I'm basically on video chat with the Titan submersible as it's imploding.
I just want my Jerry beads.
Yay.
What you smoking on?
Jerry beads, as she just
Yeah,
said.
because we're gonna smoke on some. Well,
I have nothing. I just have edibles today.
do you want to come with us up to see Steve and bring him some weed? We're going to Rutherford
When are you guys going?
at 6:00. We're leaving.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Can I hitch a ride with y'all?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
hmm
Hell
I may,
yeah.
I may have to drive Rob home, so whatever. It's all good.
Okay.
We're gonna go around
Yeah.
road trip.
I was about to
Sure.
bother my friends over at Hiley to drive me home, but
Where do you live now?
I live literally right by Rutherford. I live in Little Ferry. Because then if I'm there, I could just have my wife, my roommate, scoop me.
Really? Oh, this works
Yeah.
out perfectly, man. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got to bring Steve some weed. He obviously
yeah.
smokes. I didn't know he smoked. He doesn't like edibles because they go through him. He likes to smoke. And I'm like, you turn off that oxygen first, Steve, and then we'll smoke. I ain't smoking with you with that oxygen tank. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I do have some agri or agiri kind samples that I got, so I could roll us something.
Oh,
I wish I brought more concentrate. I could have made a proper hash hole.
You should have
Ooh,
concentrated on concentrate more.
you can do it. I got this. You can put this in there.
I thought we finished it though.
No. There's a little bit in there.
Okay.
That'll be
Some.
good.
Yeah.
Our plan is to get Steve super high, like Barini high.
Yeah.
Steve's cool as shit, man. I love that guy. Oh, my.
They're 10 milligrams each. You can have them all.
Thank you.
These are my second favorite flavor. So far, I haven't tried the Baja Blaze that we have in store, but my first favorite flavor from Groon is going to have to be the blueberry lemonade, especially because it is so good with the 3-to-1 CBG THC.
I concur.
So good.
You concur.
Oh, my God. It's so good.
I love the blueberry lemonade. That's probably it's either it's either that or a tie between that and the orange. But I will say, I was at Jester's Joint the other day picking up some Buddha cake that they hooked me up with. There was a commercial playing for Braun on their TV of so much that they don't have available in New Jersey yet. It was like a delicious PBS candy documentary, and it was the most unfair thing. She can take her shirt off. It was New York. It would be fine. Well, this is New Jersey. And apparently New Jersey is a bunch of prudes.
Oh, I processed that wrong.
Yes. But yeah, Braun apparently has a bunch of stuff that they're holding out on us. Braun, if you're hearing this.
New Jersey is slacking. But have you tried their rosin line?
Yes. I love them. They're the raspberry is very, very good.
The Baja Blaze. I want to do, a Baja Blast video. Stay tuned.
Have you tried Garden Green's peanut butter tricks?
Yes, but it's been a fat minute. I could only imagine what the fresher batches taste like. So
It
trying to go
smells like peanut butter.
I smell it. I wouldn't want to smell like peanut butter, actually.
Okay.
Okay, terrific. They're supposed to stay up here, but a lot of the time they come through here. I can't help myself, and then I get hashy, and I'm like, I want to say everything. Like it's hot as
We all
hell.
have a bit of Tourette's.
I'm anemic.
In
Normally,
one
y'all
manner.
see me in a hoodie. That shit.
Lefty has Tourette's with his
Melting
clothing.
this morning,
Goes
waiting
Tourette's
to
with
get
his
here
words.
this morning. I was dying. I literally was gonna touch up my makeup. It melted off. There was no point. Like, look, I'll do a close up for y'all.
God didn't like that. There was a roll of thunder when he said that.
What happened? It's
Did
fine.
your cat punch you in the eye?
It looks fine.
No, my makeup and mascara melted, and I.
Oh, my.
It's hot as hell, Leonte. Hot as hell.
Yeah.
Halle
But
Don't cry.
we're about to get a nice downpour, it seems like, which is good.
I'm gonna run outside in a wet shirt then.
So you come back in and be like, oh, I'm all wet. Ugh."
Oh no!
Oh.
Should I wish?
Oh, God, no.
Too long.
See, that's just a slippery slope to a porn right there where you're just like, oh, no, I got all wet.
Slippery slope, you say?
See, yeah, because I mean, think about it. You guys still have old clientele that walks in there. So you think about someone who walks in right now looking for something, and then they see Lefty, and they're like, "Oh, hello there, you snack," and they just charge you, Lefty.
It's nice to be wanted.
No, they don't. Do you think they're gonna care if you want it or not?
It's nice to feel wanted. It really is.
That part.
Yeah, not to be attacked though.
Yeah, no. See, that's what it is, though. It's you being attacked.
No, I don't want to. I have my borders here.
But that's the thing. You're saying I don't want to be attacked. No one listens to that when they're being attacked. No one says, "Oh, you don't want to be attacked. I'm going to stop attacking you then." No. That's what a predator is.
Balls in my what? Balls in your
jaws.
mouth. Balls in your bowl. Hold on.
Balls in your jaws.
Balls in your bowl. Oh, God.
Bite balls.
Balls somewhere. What's that?
Biting balls.
Oh, here we go. Pearls.
See, another word for balls. Pearls.
Pearls.
Big old pearls.
Twist his pearls.
I got 2 giant handful of pearls.
Gem sacks.
Yeah. The mommy milkers.
Mommy milkers. Love it. Excellent.
So we're gonna get some pools here, some wading pools, a 3-foot tall pool. I'm excited.
We're gonna put Jello in it, and I'm gonna be wrestling in there. New Jersey's Hashy.
You guys should get a dunk tank.
What'd you say?
A dunk tank.
I've been begging for this, Pete. I've been begging. I wanted it. I would have sat in it in a white outfit too for y'all.
So what was it? I was at the Atlantic City Music and Beer Festival back in 2021, and there was a dunk tank. With me and my friend Matt were there. There was a dunk tank, and he tried to. There was a girl in it. He told me to try to dunk her. So I was hesitant at first, and then he convinced me to do it. So I took my shot. I missed. As we're walking away, I'm looking around. I'm like, it just rained and there's no chairs around here. I wasn't really looking to get a lap dance in the mud anyway.
Sometimes life sucks you or you suck it. So
that was an interesting way to follow that up.
If you don't succeed, you keep on sucking until you do succeed.
Heyo.
Oh,
I love to hear that, like in context with something else. It's just like, and you know what? After
I'm living proof. I started sucking back. Okay.
that's what you guys should do. Yeah, like after your Sunday worship sessions, you should have Monday therapy sessions and just have answers like that. Someone's just like, you know, after I lost my brother, I really realized how, like, you know,
like a whole
yeah,
AA.
Yeah, it's like an AA meeting.
And just give them answers like that. It'd be great.
We should have AA meetings here.
That's when I realized, you know, how crippling my alcohol addiction was. What do you
Just
think I
doing
should do?
weed.
Well, you know what? When life keeps sucking, you just suck on back. So you're saying I should drink more?
Chris, what?
Jorking it.
Maybe.
Jorking it too much.
Oh wow! Oh, porn addiction.
Or poppers.
PA.
Poppers.
Poppers and porn.
PA. Porn addiction.
Popcorns and poppers.
We could do porn addiction meetings.
Lefty.
Who's going to run that meeting?
What's wrong? I'll do it.
I think Lefty should run a masturbation addiction meeting.
For what?
A masturbation addiction meeting. I
Why?
think Lefty should run that.
Why should I run it?
See,
Why not?
I'll
That'd
Have
be
you
run
seen my
really funny.
history? Have you
I'll
seen my
run it.
history?
I'll run it and I'll wear a different outfit.
No, Lefty has to run it, and he has to hear intimate details of their masturbation addictions.
We'll give them live demonstrations.
That's called enabling.
That's yeah.
I'll be like, okay. All right.
That's really funny. That's really funny. So I heard you all are addicted to masturbating.
So
Oh,
let me show you how it's done.
Stop!
I joke.
Absurd.
I can't get it out.
Could you guys even hold an AA meeting? I don't even think that like the AA allows cannabis.
They allow coffee and cigarettes to you choke.
Coffee, cigarettes, and cheap donuts.
See, that's the whole key, Bongholio. You need to stop watching, but it somehow cannot because it's a train wreck.
I have a friend who is approaching, who coming by to do some work. So I will catch you guys later. It's good to join for now.
What?
Hopefully, I'll be able to come by later next week.
Hold on. Hold on.
You.
Hold on. What's up?
Those pasties were recalled.
Come over here. Tell them.
Talking to the fart mic. The fart mic's on.
Those pasties were recalled due to aggressive redness and skin loss.
Talking to the fart mic. You deserve the fart mic. After these
See, now this
poison pasties.
This picture is sexist.
Poison pasties.
Why? Because he has bigger.
Why can't he?
because-
He definitely does not have bigger boobs than I do. Let's
Right,
be
he does.
so real right
And mine are
now.
hairier.
For a
and
man,
uglier.
for a man versus woman, he has bigger boobs.
No, he doesn't. Those are mosquito bites.
What?
If you
That is an
were
insult to
in-
my jugs.
If you were in a transgender contest, I would have to vote for Lefty because he's got longer hair, longer ass
All
hair.
right, well he
longer
got all right.
back
Well he
hair.
got more hair. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
Let me have a hit because I hear you.
But I got the award for bigger tits. Don't y'all play with me. What? I
You
love
said
them.
it. I didn't. I didn't endorse that. By the way, any one of our attorneys, please review
It's fine. There's no everything's good as long as we're all on the same page.
Yeah. Areolas are covered.
Yeah, they are. Everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm legal.
them. I really can't. I really. Do you still have in-laws?
My eyes are here.
Do you
My eyes are up here.
Do you still have in-laws?
Guys,
When they-
Rob
when they
keeps
walk
looking
into
at
your
his.
house-
My eyes are here, you pervert.
When
Look
You
at
need to
me.
put that on
Look
the
at me when I.
pasties.
When you walk
You need to
into
put
their
arrows
house,
on them.
When you walk into their house,
Stop looking at them.
Guys,
do
guys,
they
send
have
us
to-
pasties
they
with
look-
arrows
looking
off
at
them.
Make sure that all their valuables are still there.
Why are you looking at them?
Not. That's the funniest thing. You're so small, it's like looking at a fucking lawn gnome play with its fucking hooters.
Lawn gnome. Did you hear that? Why is Rob wearing a shirt? I don't get it. Exactly. See, the fans are asking you, why are you wearing a shirt?
Because Peter
Damn, they want to see Rob take your clothes off.
Talking to the fart mic.
Because Peter's gotten excited enough for one day.
How's it smell?
Yeah, how's that mic smell?
The mic.
Tacos?
Yeah, you're lucky I don't have my knapsack.
Oh, no.
For all
No.
that didn't see what just happened,
No.
this microphone was up somebody's hoo-ha, and
Yeah.
then it was just in somebody's face. Brother, oh, he got his own fart in his mouth, so.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
ShopRite.
It's like eating your own boogers, I guess, right?
Yeah. Pete left us?
Or the old swipe.
Pete's gone?
You ever do the old swipe in the afternoon to see if you're smelly or not? You have to do a little swipe
You gotta check.
down there. A little swipe down there.
You gotta check, you know?
Oh, where'd Peter go?
No,
He
it's
tapped
in his
out.
place.
He tapped out.
He got scared of Rob. He
Rob.
said Rob's not gonna take his clothes off. Bye.
Yeah. No pasties for Rob. I'm out of here.
No, you know what?
That's crazy.
He's in his bag.
He where did Bucket Man go? That's terrible.
Where you at though?
Are you okay? Should we call a ambulance?
Telling you, a cape, a hat, a cape, a bucket, man.
Bucket Man.
Every reason to keep abortion legal in America.
Oh, wow.
I almost choked on that hit.
Really? I'm not even going to repeat that. I'm just going to hit the bell because it was just probably said here before.
Yeah, I was gonna say you did it 3 times.
But the part is that picture all of it.
I didn't.
Up next, public service announcement to tell your children when to stop watching cartoons and thinking they're real.
Bucket Man. Did we lose you? Come back, Bucket Man. Come back. Come back, please. We're sorry.
We're DEI.
We're sorry. Show me here.
Educated and inclusive.
Rob Ryder scared him off. Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, do we have a substitute bucket boy?
Here's
No, that can't be. Is he identifying as bucket boy?
Show me on the Rastafarian doll where I hurt you. Was it your butt right here?
what?
Was it here?
Who did we hurt?
I think Bucket Man left. Did I hurt you here or did I hurt your nipples? Did I hurt your nipple? Here.
Your face is hurting me.
Where did I hurt you? Did I hurt you here?
The
Is it here?
eyes.
It's here. Here, I'll pull his pants down. You can see. There you go. Just let me know where I hurt you. I'm going to apologize.
Is he even in the chat?
I don't know. He took off. He left.
What the heliante?
I know. I don't get it.
I'm off to Home Depot.
Bye.
Why? Pick me up something. Something nice. Maybe some nicer pasties.
AstroTurf for your chest.
Rainbow
I'm
pasties.
dead.
Okay, I'll get rainbow.
Can't believe I just asked for rainbow pasties. Who's smoking? You smoking? Okay. Hey, did you see my cable? Since we're here, because I'm going to forget to ask you. There was a cable from that camera, a USB extender cable. It was down here. No. Okay. Because things were moved. I know things were moved.
I was gonna test it out, but then I was like, I'm just gonna wait for him to show me instead of.
Okay. Because everything was, it was all set up.
No, I didn't. I did just move the tripod there from here, and I
That's
pulled
fine.
out that one, the camera.
I'm looking for a
So
cable.
no.
I'll find it. It'll turn up. Things always turn up.
They have a bag of wires next door. If you want to peek in there.
Yeah, will. Certainly will.
Because I was moving the stuff off of the table in the podcast room next door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need that sucker.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell Rob about the account.
Oh, my.
Oh, my, indeed.
So the Strains and Plantains video was fun. We're going to do that when the food truck comes back. And I just get a plate of plantains and just go nuts. Just shove them
Bunch
in
of
our mouth.
different strains.
And strains, and we'll just do it. I want some
Okay.
garlic. I want to do the garlic redundancy strain where it's garlic strain, garlic plantain. Just
Yeah,
to see.
Nicole never got back to us, but I think we're about to get a bunch of new brands and new inventory. So we'll get in new shit. We have so many
Yeah.
more orders to do as well. So
Yeah.
we'll bring in more GMOs and more garlic strains.
That really helps my back too, by the way. I have back pain, and it helps.
My neck, my back needs hash.
So July is Disability Pride Month. The Disability Pride flag, the colors represent red is physical disabilities, gold is neurodiversity, white is invisible disabilities and undiagnosed disabilities. Blue is emotional and psychiatric disabilities, including mental illness, anxiety, and depression. Green is for sensory disabilities, including deafness, blindness, lack of smell, taste, audio processing disorder, and other sensory disabilities. And the faded black background is for mourning and rage for the victims of ableist violence and abuse. Whoa. I never had seen this before. This is really good. Wow. Designed by Anne McGill in collaboration with the disability community. Very cool. They had one at the Lions Club when we did the march for Veterans Day.
Nice.
Yeah, Disability Pride flag. Very cool. It's got a black background. It's a little different than the LGBTQ Pride flag, which was last month, right? That was all month.
Yeah.
And did they take that away? I heard they took it away.
I heard they're working on that, but let's be real. The people aren't going to allow that. They're still going to do their own thing. And
Get
like,
it. But they fought hard to get that, and
Yeah.
it's like really, if they could take that away from a group that you don't agree with, They could take that away from a group that you do agree with. They could take that away from you. So you should fight for everyone's rights that are being taken away, even if you don't agree with them. Fight for their rights. They're coming for you soon.
Everyone deserves to live their life the way they want to, especially if it's not impacting others in a negative aspect, or like, I don't understand why we can't just all be hashy.
Children learn hate at a very young age. They learn how to.
Hate is taught.
Yeah, it's taught to you at a very young age, like 6 years old. If you say, "Hey, that guy's weird," the kids are going to be like, "Oh, that's weird," and then they grow up to be bigoted and bullyish, and that's how trans people and gay people get beat up, because it's learned behavior. You don't just grow up that way. You learn that from your parents and from friends or wherever. So yeah, that has to be stopped at a young age. The stigma, because the stigma starts at a very young age. Oh, this is still going.
The blunt has been brought back to us.
This blunt started with me at a very young age. It's been a while.
It's been 84 years.
3 years later.
Right?
Okay. We have one fan out there watching us. It's Bungholio. Hi, Bungholio.
Hi, Bongholio.
Bungholio.
Are you staying hashy?
Bungholio. Hash it up.
Let me share out the live.
I went to Carteret Pack to see Zebra, and the dude Brian Chen hooked me up with some dinner and free tickets. And what was most exciting was that they fixed the wheelchair access. No longer do you have to ask somebody for permission to go up the stairs, up the wheelchair ramp. There's no more lock. You push the button, the door opens up, you get in, you go. That's how it should be. You don't need to ask permission. You don't need a special thing. You don't need someone to help you. Just fix it so we can go up the lift. And they did. So Brian hooked us up. Good job, Brian Chen from the Carteret Pack. You should definitely go there, see a show. Go to the buffet up on the top roof. It's amazing. I was expecting hot dogs and hamburgers. No, they had meatloaf with marsala meat with marsala mushrooms, and they had chicken stew, and they had mashed potatoes to die for, and veggies and desserts. I ate 2 plates. I was so stoned. I had such a good time.
Sounds lit.
It was great. So much fun.
Makes me think back to when I went to, I don't know if you've heard of the brand Precious Canico. She held a dinner and she invited Vibe Tribe. I got the privilege to go and attend, and it was such a great vibe, great energy from all the people that were there, because there was Tobias, Eats was there, Cookies Dispensary was there, a lot of other brands. Kay from the Grow Father, my girl, she was there. I was chilling with her, eating with her, getting hashy with her and the rest of the crew. Shout out to Nadir as well for giving me some cool opportunities with the hybrid app. So
right on.
Shout out to Sativa Cross for always pearling a fucking blunt.
Whoop whoop.
I love how I went to hit the microphone.
And Chris Amati got a shout out from Marijuana Moment for winning the primary in Dover. Shout out to Chris winning the primary. Yes. But now you got to watch out for the big boss. The big bad boss, Dodd. He took some Republicans and he's running Republicans against the Democrats because he's a fake Democrat. He's a dino. You don't know the whole story about Dodd, but he's
I've been learning.
He's something else, that guy. And
At
Sergio.
first, I thought you were attending CRC meetings, and then when I watched, I realized they were the town meetings.
No, I'm a lot nicer to the CRC, actually, if you can believe that. Yeah, but see, Dover's a mess. They locked us out of the building, so I was knocking on the door.
I saw that.
I'm like, I gotta poop. I gotta.
They didn't even acknowledge your existence.
Didn't even look
They
at
could
me.
have at least been like, "No, sorry."
Could have looked and said no. So, no. Nope, they just ignored me. Now, Chris, when you're a councilman and they do that crap, are you going to open the door for me and go so I go to the bathroom?
At least respond.
Yeah, at least say at least
Like,
wave.
That's the bare minimum human decency.
You would at least-
thank you.
thank you.
Like,
At least give me the finger.
all
So,
right,
yes.
maybe not the
All
finger.
right. Well, the thumb.
Well, the thumb would be misleading.
Thumb.
They would.
Okay.
You'd think that you can go shit.
That does mean shit when you do this in sign language. This is shit. So
Oh.
you could do sign language to me. Shit. Question shit. Here. That's it. That's shit. I learned some sign language. Only the bad words though. You have no idea the words I know.
I know some things.
You
I used to sign a lot when I was younger because my cousin, she is autistic to the point where she's nonverbal, but she does communicate through sign
Oh
language.
wow.
It's been a few years since I've seen her, so you know me. I've also done a lot of psychedelics. I fried my brain. I don't know much now. I know letters, and that's about it. I'm over here like spelling shit out. It is what it is.
So thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
That's dumb bitch.
Oh. So you do know the bad
It's like
words.
over here.
How about weed, cannabis? You spell it. Spell cannabis.
I don't know. I'd have to give myself a refresher. Stay tuned next week. I'll be signing the whole time.
Let's do some sign
I'll be the
language.
fucking interpreter.
We should get one.
Have you guys seen Beyonce's interpreter, Slay? She be popping off, yo. She be in that bitch. She be like, oh yeah.
Like the police conferences from like from LA or whatever, they go in.
I saw not too long ago someone, they got caught because they lied and said that they were a translator, and then they got there and they were just like doing random
You give me
gang
the shit,
signs
Mike?
and shit. Can't fake it till you make it with everything.
Lefty gave me the shit, Mike.
Oh,
How's the fart, Mike?
You want some alcohol?
It's okay.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Rob got his cooties off of it, kind of.
Can't believe he did that. He came in here with fart spray one day, and he sprayed fart spray, and I'm like, dude, you have to go to a doctor. That smells like chemicals.
I believe that.
And
That
he's just-
sounds like him.
He's just laughing. Then he showed me the fart spray. I'm like, dude, you just filled this room with chemicals that it's probably poisoning us right now. See, you can't prank him. He will up you every time you prank him. I can't with him. He's too much. He's too
I
extra
believe it.
with the pranks. He's too much.
Just wait and see. Y'all see my pranks.
You have to step your game up.
Yeah, that's rookie numbers.
I won't do it. I don't want to go
They
there.
haven't seen me prank y'all. Y'all don't want to see me prank
Dude.
y'all.
He got you good. He did get you good.
He did get me good with the cock ring because I did forget about it. He put a cock ring on my backpack. People on the bus saw that shit. I went to the dispo in Queens I work with sometimes. They saw that. Like, my roommate, I was leaving to come back here to work, was like, what's that on your bag? And I was like, oh my God. It was on my bag for like 2 weeks, guys. It was also black, so it blended in. My backpack, I have the fucking North Face backpack, so it's got all the straps. Like, strap on.
I
Strap
feel
off.
bad, but that's amazing. Like
That
to
was a
pull
good
it
one.
off for that
At
long.
first, I thought
unnoticed.
I thought it was him at first, and then he was like, "Did you see that?" And I was like, "I thought it was you."
That's terrible.
At first, I was even gonna leave it like the first day, and then I literally forgot. Happens to the hashiest of us.
You got to get him one of those like cigarettes that or one of those things that like pop when you light it.
He
or
would
whatever.
fucking.
Oh, that's a good one.
What if I catch a charge?
That's a good one.
Can't you get in trouble for that? Listen, that would be great, but then God forbid it like
What if it hurts
busts
him?
its face. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
maybe one that like pops confetti. That sounds a bit safer.
Or sparkle.
Yeah,
A little sparkle.
glitter, because then that's hard to get off your shit.
Or a fart thing, a fart smell. You can put a
Nah,
little thing of
that's rookie.
fart.
We
No,
need to
in the
bump that
cigarette.
up.
In the cigarette. Don't they have those that you put a stink thing in a cigarette? You could load a cigarette with a stink bomb or something. I think it's a thing. Let's ruin his cigarette. That'd be good. We shouldn't be talking about these. He's probably watching in the dispensary now. Yeah. He's probably planning. He's like
The counter prank.
he's countering us right now. He's gonna do that to a joint. Here, Lefty. Here's a pre-roll. Ho 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 ho. You fucking really? So that's what I'm saying. I can't do this game with him. He's very extra with this stuff. He spends time and energy thinking up wacky things to do to drive you crazy. Yeah. So
Who, Rob?
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
creative.
he spends a lot of energy and time on it. That's the problem, and even money maybe too.
Sounds about Rob.
He made me his accomplice today.
An accomplice?
Yeah.
So what?
Where did he get these?
I don't know.
He just pulled these out like he had them.
He's like, oh, I know what he needs. I was like, yeah, give him some heart ones. And
Free the
then-
nip.
Yeah, free the nip.
What? I wish. See, like, today's society is so messed up. I should be able to do this too.
Nope, it's illegal.
But why?
Because
Why is this illegal?
mine are
but
prettier.
Mine are prettier.
Mine are-
What are you talking
Mine are
about?
hairy and
People look
hot.
at them and they get an instant rocket. I'm
You
proud.
don't got a rocket sound bit?
Or like doing something like lifting.
Do I?
Listen. All I know is when they ask me, what do I bring to the table? This is how I respond. Yeah, that's a flex. Yeah. Yeah. Is anyone with us?
Is there anybody out there? Somebody's out there.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello from the other side.
All the police and politicians watch later when they're in their cars.
Oh.
They watch later. They do. Dodd watches. Dodd's a big fan. He's a huge fan. He watches all the time. Probably sends us money. Do they do transplants though? From if you have a bald head, can they transplant hair from your butt to your head? I think that should look into that. Where do they get the hair from to put on your head?
I think another one off your head. I think.
Oh, from the back of your head, maybe like back
Somewhere,
Here.
yeah,
Oh, it has to be
wherever.
like hair.
I don't know if it has to be. Like, what if you're completely bald?
What if you put ass hair all over your head here? It'd be all curly and weird, different. It would probably be different.
For sure.
My underarm hair is different from the hair on my head, so is there. Yeah, so yeah. All right. This is a great conversation. This is what happens when Jim Miller's not here. I did read a story though. I wanted to talk about it. Let me find it. It's a great story. Okay, hold on. Oh, did I lose it? I didn't save it. It was a great story. It was about New York pools. New York City pools. And, okay, here, let's see. Here it is. People won't stop pooping in New York City's public pools.
Wow.
The New York City's public pools were inadvertently turned into a public toilet on 203 separate occasions last year, as nearly every pool in New York City was pooped in, forcing closures and cutting swimming hours for a city looking for a little relief. Yeah, I get that. From the sweltering heat. Thanks to the Freedom of Information request, we now know that out of the 52 public pools, 44 had to be shut down at least once because someone dropped a fresh dump. And we're talking full-on fecal events that the city has categorized, like Pentagon's DEFCON levels. A solid turd is a level 1 incident. When someone drops a nuke into a pool in the form of diarrhea, that's a level 2. Only 2 levels because there aren't many gradients of poop out there. It's just hard and soft. Both are horrendous to squeeze out in a public pool, but one disperses a lot more than the other. And they close all pools for any level, 1 or 2. The pool's getting closed. Doesn't matter. Even a shart. You're closing a pool out of shart. You're just closed. Done. Tap it out. Shut it down. There were 19 level 2s compared to 189 level 1s. So the 189 turds floating around.
Wow, they counted.
Who's got that job?
That sucks. Talk about a shitty job.
What'd you do this year at summer camp?
I was counting the poops in the pool.
I wonder what like the pee ratio is too.
Bro, that's gotta be astronomical. Let's be so dead ass. They pee in every single pool in America, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Ew.
Ew. Recently, no, but I've done it. I'll be honest. Brother, ooh.
If you're wondering about the... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, all told, New York lost 600 hours of pool time because swimmers couldn't hold it in until they got home. Really makes you wonder what the numbers are in public pools across the nation. They're probably especially high in New York City, where personal pools are much less common than, say, Florida, where children and drunk adults are merrily pooping in pools in the privacy of their own backyards. So, if you're wondering about how to clean a pool, it depends on the texture. If it's diarrhea, that pool is not getting visitors for 24 hours, not 23 hours, not 25 hours, 24 hours. You can't go into the pool after diarrhea. It's got to be cleaned. Chlorine has to be pumped into it. Every square inch must be disinfected. However, a solid turd only requires that the turd be skimmed out with a skimmer net. A skimmer net. Is there a shit skimmer net? You can't use the same net.
They gotta be.
Yeah, you got to
There
clean
gotta
that net.
be. They definitely. They do some.
That shit's going to get in the net. The net's got to be cleaned. Ew. Wait.
Just gets shittier and shittier.
Okay, a solid turd, you can go back in a half hour. Half hour back in the pool. Solid turd, just clean it out. Half hour. Not 29 minutes, not 31 minutes, 30 minutes.
So what if somebody just so happens to like, step on it or, like...
It sucks to be them.
Then how long is that process?
Oh, like in the pool? Doesn't that shit float?
I mean...
I'm gonna throw.
Does
If
it
I'm
take
in a
a
pool,
while,
nah, I wouldn't.
or like I don't know if it floats right away. Like, does it? I don't know.
Does all poop float? Some of mine, no. If it what's on the what if the poop goes to the bottom of the pool and you step on it? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like high iron.
There's only one way to find out.
You're going.
We're
AI
gonna
now,
have
right?
to test this theory out, guys.
Can we ask ChatGPT?
We could. I mean, I could.
Yeah, hold. You have
What
Chat,
are we-
you have that?
Yeah.
All right.
What are we asking?
What happens when you step on poop?
No, can you step on poop without?
Oh.
Does poop float right away? I guess.
Okay.
Let's ask
In a pool, can you step on someone's poop in a pool? How about that? In a public pool.
Does poop float right away in a public pool? Yes. If poop ends up in a public pool, it usually floats right away, especially if it's less dense than water, which most solid feces are due to the gas content and lower density materials. However, this can vary. 1. A formed solid stool typically floats or slowly sinks depending on content. 2. Diarrhea or loose stool tends to disperse quickly, making it harder to spot, but more of a contamination risk. Regardless, any fecal incident requires immediate pool evacuation so staff can perform a proper sanitation procedure, usually involving shutting down the pool, increasing chlorine levels, and filtering water per CDC guidelines. If you're asking out of concern for health or an incident, let me know and I can help walk you through safety steps. This week on Sativa Cross.
Wait, can make her talk. I want to make her hook into the Bluetooth. Hook into the Bluetooth on this one. Yeah, definitely. Make her talk. It's so funny.
I don't know if we can,
Yeah, just pair your Bluetooth to the DLZ.
but I don't know if it like
It
talks.
will. It does. It says, yeah, go to settings and yeah, because it on here you can make it talk.
Bluetooth on DLZ creator.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Pairing.
so you could do listen, and she'll talk. Like
What?
here.
Stepping on poop in a pool is definitely not advisable. It can create a mess and pose health risks, as fecal matter can introduce harmful bacteria or parasites into the water. If you encounter poop in a pool, it's best to alert the lifeguard or pool
My
staff
phone
so
hates
they can
me.
handle the situation appropriately. It's important to maintain a clean and safe swimming environment for everyone.
Ew. Okay. Well, you're all going to learn today about swimming in the summer. I would not go in a public pool this summer.
Your phone. Oh, why it won't let me do that?
Really?
Yeah, I have the Chat GBT Plus.
Hold on. I'm unpaired. Try it again.
It doesn't even show.
Doesn't show. Oh. All right. Well, let me see. I'll pair it. I'll ask a dumb question.
Don't fuck with me. My phone hates
I'll
me.
do it again. All right. Here we go.
Confirmed.
All right. What kind of question should I ask her? That's really disgusting about that. Oh, what kind of worms?
What happens if someone steps on poop in a bowl?
Okay. What happens if someone steps on poop in a pool? Are there parasites and worms?
I mean, there could be.
Okay, let's see. Oh my. Okay, here we go.
Several health risks can arise. Fecal matter can contain harmful bacteria, viruses, and parasites, which can lead to infections or illnesses in swimmers. Some potential concerns include 1. Bacteria, E. coli and Salmonella can be present in fecal matter, leading to gastrointestinal illnesses.
Liz,
2.
save us.
Viruses. No
Hey, what's happening?
Liz, save us.
Water, causing
I launched today.
diarrhea. 3.
I was going to actually stop down, but I see you have company, so we're going to stop down. I'll stop down probably Thursday if you're going to be there.
Yeah, we'll be here Thursday. Sure thing. Yeah, save us.
Okay.
We're
Well,
talking about terrible things about swimming in a pool in the summer. And you don't want to go in a public pool this summer. Let me tell you, you don't want to go in a public pool.
oh no, you never want to go in a public pool.
Especially if you have immune disease or some.
Mhm.
No.
No,
Don't do
no.
it.
And same with hot tubs.
That's even worse.
Yeah, because it's cooking them. It's cooking all those germs and bacteria and mhm. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. This hot weather is it's not too bad for my back. It's probably the best thing ever. But
Yeah.
Shelby, didn't you have a video about live earth, live soil? I think you released it before. It was they were looking at dirt under a microscope and looking at the living organisms, and there was like a little what were they called? There were little teeny organisms that were like eating a mite. They were all attacking a mite and eating a mite. I was like, ew. It was like a couple days ago. It was very cool. But
Mhm.
I think those things you don't want in your soil. I think you want worms in your soil. You definitely don't want the mites in your soil.
No, you definitely don't. The worms, yes.
Worms, yeah. What else? How about those little teeny organisms? I guess you do, right? Live soil.
Well, yeah, and not all bacteria is bad.
Right.
There are good bacterias. And that's what you have to know, what's good and what's bad. And if it's good bacteria that's in your soil, then you should be good. If it's bad bacteria, then, you got to fix it.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go up to see Steve Way tonight in Rutherford. There's a town meeting. They're going to talk about Medicaid. What we need to know about Medicaid, especially after this new bill was passed. How is that going to affect us in this state and other states in New Jersey?
Mm-hmm.
Not in a good way, I'm sure.
Is it ever? It's a government operation.
Let's see.
And there's to be moving the expiration date from 6 months to a year. I'm not seeing that yet, which is good for me.
I'm looking for our list here. You joined us for the saddest part of the show, Liz.
Aw.
This is our list. Well, it's probably the most important part because it's our friends and family.
That's okay. Where's Jim today?
Yeah, what happened to Jim? I don't know. Where is Jim? He probably forgot. He probably was on stoner time, got stoned, and just forgot. Had a couple of beers, forgot.
Yes.
You know how Jim is.
Uh-huh.
It's summertime.
Well, I'm glad I made it. I popped in last week, but I think I was late. You guys were gone.
Yeah, we started 420. 420 every Tuesday and Thursday.
And as much as I try and get here that fast, I can't. Something always stops me.
I understand. I'm glad you made it. But here, I'm going to tell you, if you can come out to
But
Mad
I
Hatter.
think a personal visit. I also want to talk to the guys at Mad Hatter.
Yeah, you got to come to Mad Hatter next week, 7/10. We're having a 7/10 Cannabis Patient Awareness Day on 7/10. We're going to have a party at the State House, and we're having a party here. And
Okay.
Yeah. At the Mad Hatter.
Excellent. I'll be there, and maybe the Mad Hatter themselves and I can talk about getting them on as a partner.
See, there you go. There we go. Making connections. She educates elderly people.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
LizLightsUp.com.
Yes. LizLightsUp.com. We're going to talk about this. Come on early next week and we could talk about this. Because
I just launched today.
There's a lot to unpack. But yes, she
there is.
educates the elderly and people in nursing homes, right? And people in the anybody who's older that needs help with cannabis, right? And
Yeah, not only older, disabled, veterans, anybody who needs help. Anybody who needs help.
Love it.
Yeah.
So come out to the Mad Hatter, get your shatter at the Mad Hatter, make those blunts fatter at the Mad Hatter. I want to thank CMMNJ. I want to thank UFCW,
Okay.
Arlo Glass, OprahMachine.com, and SativaCross.org. You can donate over there.
Wait, look, watch out.
Oh, am I in the way? Oh. SativaCross.org. SativaCross.org. I got to suck it in so you can see it. Oh, my God. Didn't make sense, but it happened.
It
I
does.
said it. Our list begins with Cheryl, Sabina, Diane, Gracie, Cindy Mae, Marie, Jack, Joan, Randy, Polly, Bill, Chad, Jeremy, Colette, Matt, Troy, Russ, Roger, Jay, Ella, Hattie, Jackie, Anthony, Jake, Armando, Felicia, Lynn, Dan, Sean, Joyce, Lori, Frank, Brian, Flo, Carl, Thorne, Frank, Lorraine, Terry, Charlotte, Cher, Jaybird, Michael, Brendan, Red, Rico, Lawanda, Chip, Paul, Lisa, Marcus, Gary, Julia, Wayne. And I used Wayne's knives the other day. the knives that Andrew gave me. I used them the other day. They cut like butter. I got a steak, and that was like, whew. So there'll always be a little special knife set when I eat a steak. Or when you come over to my house for a steak, you can eat with those knives too. So they're fun. They're great knives. Yeah, they're very cool. So I'll always remember Wayne now when I have a steak or when I eat Barini's balls.
That's so cool.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
It really is. Anytime I'll have Barini's balls in my mouth, I'm going to think about him. Yeah, I know you like that. You like that, don't you? And yes, Wayne can see everyone naked now. I hope you're all happy. Wayne knows what you look like naked. He knows what you look like naked. He knows what all of us look like naked now. They're all pointing at us and like. So yeah, there you go, Wayne.
You're just like, damn, why can't I hold the blunt? That's always my thought.
Why can't I hold the blunt?
So like, I'll hold it out. I'll be on some high shit, and I'll hold it out. Ever since my sister passed, like I'll be on some high shit and I'll hold out the blunt. I'm like, I know ghosts can't like hold physical items, so I'm like just holding it out and hopes she's hitting it. They're all high up there, down there.
Oh, that's so sweet.
But I try to keep everyone as hash.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Last name on our list is Jeff Oakes, Mighty Oaks. Thank you, Jeff. All right, so we'll see you Thursday. Another show Thursday. We'll be back hashier than ever on Thursday.
Okay, I'll be here. I'll come early.
Come early and stay late and get stoned. Thanks, Liz.
Absolutely. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, thank you. Have a very good night, guys.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
They shall grow not old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not worry them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.